Welcome back to another weekly oracle with Miss Hannibal and
Ricky
Ricky. Ricky.
Gale!
Okay. The goddess cards spat out like crazy, so we'll have them throughout the reading.
All right. So, starting off with a mandala, we have the more one gives, the greater becomes one's love.
Ooh, I like that. Oh, wow, I can see clearly.
What's interesting is I actually saw this card before I started shuffling, and then it's the one that decided to flick out. So I thought that was pretty amazing.
That is lovely.
And now for the moon deck, I craft my core desires with certainty and ease.
Oh, that is so much fun. Lovely, lovely.
And then the last one I got is I live each moment with a presence of gratitude.
Wow.
I actually think this is amazing because there's the full moon, of course, but
Yes.
there's actually a new moon this week.
That is fun. This is all your creations,
Mm-hmm.
the things you're working towards to
Yes.
birth. That is lovely. Okay, so I have two for the mirror cards this week. So I have acceptance. That's just wonderful. Wow. I have not noticed how pretty that is. It's amazing what you can see when I got on two pairs of glasses. And will. Isn't that lovely? It reminds me of what the sun is doing to me right now. Okay, and so far we're going to start with just two of the goddess cards. Ooh, abund,
Abundantina.
Atia.
Atia.
Okay, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Can you see her?
She's gorgeous.
She is, and then I'll back it up so you can see. Wow. All that golden energy.
She's just like pouring stardust down on you.
Yeah. It was reminding me of all of us feeling that heavy honey coming in. Ooh, and vast, independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Look at how beautiful she is. Wow, all the flow of energy. Whoops, here we go. Alrighty then. Okay, we are in for it this week, are we not?
Oh my goodness. Yes, we are. This week is the beginning of the Grand Water Trine, the first of 3 waves. So the moon's going to start out in Libra. It's going to go through Scorpio, Sagittarius, and then it's going to end in Capricorn. I honestly really like this. Not that it ending in Capricorn is very good because that's its place of its detriment. It's not its most uncomfortable place, but it's an uncomfortable place. It's okay though. It's okay because it's got to go through its fall first, which is Scorpio. So Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius is the dark of the dark. Yeah.
Yes.
I actually really enjoy this for the moon this week. The moon becomes new, so it's slowly gaining light as it goes through the dark of the dark. So I got the image of, well, honestly, the hermit with its lovely little lantern just slowly traveling through the dark, which I think is fitting for ending with the moon in Capricorn, being on top of the mountain, getting to see the light that's on the other side.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, well, I just see the lantern and it's up there and it's bright and it's shining down on the mountain. So look how far we've come.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Yes.
That's lovely.
All right. I have Monday and Tuesday sort of kind of grouped together because of the way the energies are going. A lot of it just sort of kind of blends. Okay. So on Monday, there is the perfection of the Mars Mercury conjunction. Technically started last Sunday.
Oh, yes.
Perfects on Monday. Well, they sort of kind of do a thing and then they separate and then they catch up. It's fun. So it sort of kind of spans for a couple of days. The energy will still be there for Tuesday as well. Um, there is words are powerful. Knowledge is powerful. Um, it being in Scorpio, I can see where there's even an intuitive aspect, like just picking up on the truth that's already there.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah. Being able to say what needs to be said
Yes.
in a very comprehensive way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knowing even the exact answer that's being looked for without knowing how you actually arrived to it. Like it is such an intuitive there, here is the information.
Oh, just clear without
Mhm.
stumbling over your words. It
Yeah.
just spits out with the flow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I have the moon squares Jupiter, moon in Libra, Jupiter in Cancer. I don't feel like this is going to be a particularly tough square because Jupiter is in the moon sign. So I can see where this is bringing about a little bit more balance, even though it is a square. It like squares are a little strifier. They can be a little more struggle, but they can also be very initiating. So I can see where this is finding ease and balance in even a spiritual practice that you've started.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Just like taking a few minutes out of every day to sit and meditate. Like over your cup of coffee, on a morning walk. Just
Wow.
something simple.
It just reminds me of taking a pause each morning and just going, the laws of divine light. Yes, I allow and accept whatever comes into my being.
Yeah.
Just something so silly even has become such a wonderful practice.
Yes.
And a healing moment for me.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it sets up my day.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Tuesday, we have the new moon. I actually really like this. This is a nice fresh start. There is still the Mars-Mercury conjunction going on, so it's a good time to take initiative with something that you're wanting. Make sure you're staying aligned with your values. Venus is present in the sign of Libra where the new moon is taking place, so it's almost like there's already a sense of ease and balance and harmony that is just sprinkled over the entire situation.
Yes, I can see that. It's Venus.
It's Venus, yeah.
So yeah, all kinds of pleasures and passions, and I always throw in passions, but with all of it, there's going to be so much energy. Such joyful energy, such playful energy, such satisfactory energy.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Very good.
And then after the moon enters Scorpio. So it's almost like all of that was a setup to go, not like a setup, but setting us, for a potential rough patch, but it's not really going to be a rough patch. It's a how this is feeling the square, even though there is no square present. How bad do you want it? Like, you've trained for this gauntlet for so long. Are you actually prepared to run through it? Not that it's going to be that intense, but I can see where there is a feeling of struggle that goes on. I wouldn't even be surprised if this is, I liked your word, prelude to what's going to be dealt with the water trine. That's coming up literally just the
Oh,
next day, pretty much. Not like full on, but this entire week has grand water trine energy.
yes,
It's like
yes.
this week into next week is, I honestly don't know how many weeks it is. It's a lot. There's a lot of water trine.
There's a lot of water trying.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I keep getting something about because you're like, hey, you've been preparing, you've got this.
Mm-hmm.
Um, maybe finding that ignition to get going, or that is the ignition to get going.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe go at it at your own pace opposed to rushing into it.
The training wheels are off. Here you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've already got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very nice. That's interesting. I don't know. I just have this lovely vision in my mind. Where are we now?
We're getting ready to go into Wednesday.
Oh, hey, do you mind if I do this? Okay. Haha. Be strong. Isn't she
Perfect.
pretty? Although I
I
cannot
actually
read what
think
she
that's really
says.
great. I noticed with Bast, she had two cats at the bottom of her card, and this one has two lions.
Oh, she does. Just
I mean, I
remind you
know
what she was talking about.
Bast is like Bastet, the Egyptian cat goddess, but
Isn't that lovely?
still
However,
amazing.
this is the card I chose. Sekhmet, be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. See how pretty? Her beautiful lions. Here we go. Lovely. Wow. In that royal purple. Beautiful. You got it, honey.
Standing strong in your intuition, in your own knowing.
Yes. Wow.
Mhm.
She's got the sun above her head. Is that an eagle up there?
I don't know. It kind of reminds me of an owl, actually.
Oh, let's see if you can see up on top of her head. I felt that was some good symbolism right there. Ooh, and the intuition on her
Mhm.
third eye, or her thymus, the receiving heart. Okay.
All right. Wednesday, Neptune is officially back in Pisces.
Ooh, how much fun!
Yeah, I actually feel like intuition is really strong this week. Like just that total knowing. I mean, it is the water trine. Intuition is a big part of water because water does hold memory.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Yes, it does.
I have in parentheses, can you feel the water trine yet? Even though nothing is actually quite perfected. Like um, Jupiter in Cancer is in degree range to be considered a trine with Saturn in Pisces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So all of this is just the days before, just getting us ready for this. Huh?
Oh, yeah. Like,
So we get our hand held into the elementary school, and then you turn back and go, I got this, and walk in as strong as you can.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not kindergarten, elementary.
Thursday, the sun enters Scorpio. So, like, another water sign. Another water sign. As soon as it enters Scorpio, it goes into a square with Pluto. And I don't feel like this is the hard headbutt square, even though they're both fixed signs, Scorpio and Aquarius, where Pluto's hanging out, because Pluto has such a resonance with the sign of Scorpio in general.
Yeah.
I almost feel like this makes it a little easier to dive into that subterranean space.
I was going to say, would the sun help shine light on all the Scorpion things, maybe even some of the things that we weren't willing to look at, or the things that have been hidden from us?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like
So but it's not going to be hard to see because it's the sun in Scorpio.
oh, it's not going to be hard to see at all. Like you're going to see.
Wow.
And
Okay.
as plain as day, it is the sun. Cool. What's happening is so back with the new moon, both of the luminaries, the sun and the moon, were there, even though it was a new moon, so it was dark. You couldn't see it. They were both technically shining light at the end of Libra.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they're both present in Scorpio on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So they're, in a way, still both shining light on Scorpio.
Okay.
Um, let's see. What else goes on? The moon conjoins Mars, and then it conjoins Mercury because their conjunction is slowly separating, so it's one and then the other. I have recently heard that someone has noticed, another astrologer has noticed, that every time the moon is conjoined Mars, it's almost like are you going to stand up and actually take action on these Martian themes that you need to take action on? Like, because the moon is, number one, the physical body. It's the world around you. But I mean, it's also the emotional body, it's the intuitive body, it's many different bodies. But with it being in Scorpio, I can see where it is more on the intuitive side. It's more on the deep feeling side.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Like all those deep desires, are you going to take action on those? Because that also makes you whole.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
And then having just Mars and Mercury just having come off of a conjunction with each other, the moon conjoining Mars and then conjoining Mercury. It's almost like the ignition, the pilot light was lit with the moon conjoined Mars. And then when the moon conjoins Mercury, it is actually taking action. I mean, Mars is the action planet, but I now have the gas.
The fuel to keep you going.
Yes.
Lovely. Oh, that's lovely.
Mm-hmm. And in parentheses, I have feeling it now. Water trine. Like, again, the planets are all so close together that even if they're not like perfecting an aspect, they are still within conversation range. So theoretically, the grand water trine should be being felt for sure on Thursday.
Nice. Very nice.
The moon later on Thursday trines Jupiter in Cancer. And then again, the moon trines Saturn in Pisces, and then Neptune in Pisces. So this is activating the water trine, even though it's the moon. I think the first to actually activate the grand water trine is Mercury later on Thursday. Oh, look, yes, Mercury trining Jupiter. How about that? Like, I don't even know how to go on saying what all that's going to be. I don't even know how to go on saying what all that's going to be. It's water trine. It's going to affect everybody a little differently because everyone's chart is a little different. Or if you happen to know what your rising sign is, if you're a water sign rising, this is going to affect the aspects that make you you. Like, that's how it's going to hit in your chart. If you're an earth sign rising, it's more the interpersonal communication with other people and how you can, well, take pleasure in that. So
nice.
Yeah. I see it being more of a beneficial thing than like the end of relationships. It's more like building relationships.
Yes.
With, what did I do? I did water and earth. So for air signs rising, this is, wow, I guess I would consider it your workhouses. It's the things you value. It's the work that needs to be done to attain the things you want. It's also how you present yourself to the world and what you present to the world.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And then for fire signs, it's the quiet spaces. It's the spaces to find a form of liberation from, well, the world around you. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to further.
Mm.
There's a
Throwing
whole
away
lot
the
of.
things that no longer fit with you, maybe.
Yeah, there's a couple of different ways to look at it for fire signs, I guess. There is the relinquishing of something that no longer serves, but there's also an internal intimate space with it.
Gathering your treasures like the fiery dragon.
Yes. Yeah, that is a good way to do it. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So I really don't know. I think the moon is just highlighting getting the water trine started.
But it's soft because it's the moon.
It is the moon. Yeah. There's not a whole lot of light with the moon right now. She is in a bit of a thumbnail of a phase, so there's not a whole lot of light being shed onto it. So it's a softer, more night light, I guess.
Oh, that's nice.
But it's still in the sign of Scorpio, so I can see where it can almost seem a little scary.
Really?
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I know this is something that I need to look at, and it's exciting and I want to do it, but also at the same time, I don't know, I've been so used to my comfort zone. This puts me outside of my comfort zone.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
I do understand the feeling a little uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
However, I got this whole, hey, the sun's been shown on so many things and you cannot hide, and there's nothing hiding. So it's like, boom, it's right there. So you get to see all of it. And then we're coming down, and then there's that little thumbnail of a light. So you still haven't lost sight of what it is.
Yes.
And now it's just your choice to move forward with ease and grace.
Yes, yes.
That's what I got.
Very
Still
nice.
could be uncomfortable. Good. The energies pouring in are making us get used to the uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because the uncomfortable is actually really good for us. It's the things that we have not learned yet.
It's what helps us grow.
Yes.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
nice.
All right. I don't know if I actually talked about Mercury trining Jupiter. Mercury trining Jupiter. Jupiter is expansion. It's exploration. It's experiencing just for the sake of experience, but it's not just for the sake of experience, because there is an underlining spiritual growth aspect that goes along with it. And
nice. I'm thinking our own spirit being tapped into what truly makes us who we are.
So Mercury and Scorpio, I don't know if it's a more in-depth water sign, but it's a more in-depth water sign. It's the one that's not afraid to dive deep and pull it out for everyone to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can see where this trine is bringing ease for talking about things that otherwise would have stayed hidden.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, I like the feel of that. I feel that in my belly, guys. That just feels so ooey gooey good for everybody.
Ooey gooey good. So the Mercury trine Jupiter sort of kind of rolls over into Friday.
Nice.
Yeah, so Thursday, Friday, that's going to go on. Should definitely be feeling the grand water trine at this point.
Okay.
There might be some alleviation with it, because on Friday the moon enters Sagittarius.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So there's a little bit more fire to balance out the water. Well, actually, it might be the only fire in the sky at this point. um, and when it enters Sagittarius, this fun, almost clown-like quality, um, exploratory. I see. I like to see Sagittarius as like the person who's in a hidden library or like in a restricted section who finds the map that shows them the way up the mountain. Yeah,
Oh,
because the next sign over is Capricorn, which is the sea goat who's up on top of the mountain.
who's
So
on top of it?
Sagittarius is the one who basically finds the sea goat's hidden map.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I feel like that is going to be a little extra, like finding that hidden knowledge, because the moon is going to go into a sextile with Pluto. There's that hidden space that
I
is
keep
associated
feeling,
with Pluto.
sorry, I keep feeling it's that childlike intrigue. Like you're like about 12 years old and you're out there like on a treasure hunt, right? And you're like, oh, I just know it is here, and you got to go, even though it's not there, because you know you're going to find something, regardless if it is your treasure you're looking for.
You're going to find a treasure for sure,
Yes.
one way or another.
Yes.
I know it's not Mercury. However, I can also get this feeling of taking something apart just to see how it works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It goes
Yeah.
with that childlike intrigue.
Yes, yes.
Oh.
On Saturday,
Ow.
the moon sextiles Venus. So, moon in Sagittarius, Venus is in Libra because she's in her home sign. I feel like this is going to be a little more exploratory with Venusian's themes. So I'm thinking more on the art and beauty side.
Oh, nice.
Like, this is how I've always styled my hair, but I've just learned I can style it this way and it looks like a million times better.
Yes, time to redecorate, guys. I am so tired of the same old mundane. I've been wanting to do this for years, and now my walls are just splashed with color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I had this card. It's like I want to come out. But I don't know. Do you mind?
Not at all.
Okay. Oh, compassion. How much
Beautiful.
fun is that?
Beautiful.
I have to read it. Okay. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone.
Wow, that is beautiful.
She's really pretty. Can you see? Kuan Yin?
Kuan Yin.
Kuan Yin. I don't know how to pronounce it. But wow, that's lovely. Just finding your inner space. And this is now what I'm going to express to the world with all her shine behind her.
Yes.
That's how I see that. I don't know if you can see. Okay.
I actually really like that, the expressing with the world. So it's almost like whatever the moon gets from the sextile with Pluto, it gets to then express with others with the sextile with Venus, because Venus is a little bit more about the we. Like, especially in Libra. Like Venus in Libra, it's not just me, but it's got to make sure you and I both are okay.
Yes.
And then Pluto is in the sign of Aquarius, which is a little bit more about everyone in general.
Oh, I see.
Like almost to the detriment of the self. It's a similar thing that Libra can do, can be so focused on the other that there's a forget of oneself. But because it's the moon that is, well, basically translating the light here, the moon being our own world, our inner realm.
Oh, yeah.
There's a little bit more of a focus on ourselves.
Yeah, it's okay that I do this for you, but I've realized this is a thing for me, and if you focus a little bit more on you, then I could free up for this because you're quite capable of doing
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. Can I pick this
Yeah.
one up?
Yeah.
It's calling me. So, haha, don't break down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Look, she has a fiery heart, guys.
Don't back down.
Oh, sorry, don't back down. That's lovely. It does say don't back
Well, I like the don't break down.
down. Yeah, I like the don't break down as well. Apparently, it was meant to be said. That is quite nice. Stand
However,
up
that
for what you
doesn't
believe
mean
is
you're
right.
not allowed to cry.
Oh, honey. Tears have a language of their own. Cry if you need to.
I mean, it's a grand water trine. I would expect a something somewhere.
Happy tears, sad tears, joyful tears.
So on Thursday we had Mercury trine Jupiter, and now on Saturday we have Mercury trining Saturn.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Not so bad.
No, honestly, no, not so bad. Pisces, which is where Saturn is a Jupiter ruled sign. And Jupiter is currently in its exaltation, so it's almost a little freer to give benefits, resources to whatever is hanging out in the sign of Pisces.
Yes.
So, Saturn likes to both break things down and construct things. So I can see where this is Jupiter giving resources to Saturn. Yes, it is a trine with Mercury, but there is still a conversation. It's a grand water trine. Mercury asks something of Saturn, and Saturn's able to get the resources to provide to Mercury through Jupiter.
I feel like it's going to be a time to sort out all the things that you have gained, the knowledge you've learned about yourself, the things that you have been that have been revealed to you so brightly, the emotions that you feel, the just being able to sort all of it out and put it where it belongs, so that you do not have to misplace it or hide from it. I think that's what I see going on. They're having a really nice tea party, actually.
They're having a nice tea party. Yeah.
A deep down emotional, hey, yes, this is it. I understand. Wow, this is great. Well, maybe look at it this way or this way. It's okay. You got this. And we have support for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I like that. As you were talking, totally not even entirely related to what you were saying, but it occurred to me that Mercury has an experimental side, an inventive side. And with Saturn being able to break down things and then also rebuild them, it's almost like with this trine, I can see where Saturn can see on the other side of whatever the problem is and go, here, just switch the wires and it will run exactly the way you want it to.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yes, I totally feel that wholeheartedly. My whole being is like, yes. That is great for everybody.
Yeah. We are moving on to Sunday. The moon in Sagittarius squares Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. I can almost see this as a revisit on what's it going to take to get the work done. What is it that I need to set aside so I can actually get the work done? Because there's also Neptune there, and Neptune is a little daydreamy, and that could be the storyboarding process of whatever it is you're trying to get done. But that can also be the distractions that prevent you from getting the thing done.
I could see that as well.
Yeah. And Saturn is Saturn. You got to have the good foundation before you can even start building the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I I was thinking it was funny because I'm hearing the little chick just chirp chirp the distractions.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
it was fun.
Stop stirping. That's hilarious. Um, so after that, the moon enters Capricorn. So the square beforehand with Saturn, Capricorn as a Saturn ruled sign, I think is just getting prepared for the work that is to be
Yes,
done.
I don't feel like it's going to be hard work though.
No, I don't either.
I feel like it's going to be quite smooth.
Mm-hmm.
We are in water.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, yeah.
Water, like Saturn and Neptune, both like to dissolve. It is a solvent. It's one of the most commonly used solvents. And
so it can create new things or wash it away.
Yeah.
With ease.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Water is also considered a fertile sign. Like, yes, you grow things in earth, but you have to have the water to allow for the soil to be fertile. Like, yes. If soil's gone without water for so long, it will become hydrophobic.
Correct.
Yeah, right. That's just part of the reason why flash floods happen. Yes. If there's been a drought, it's because there's been such a lack of water that it just can't absorb. So very nice. Let's see what else. And Mars is now the one starting to do the grand water trine. Oh. Like it was Mercury. Mercury's still technically helping hold up the 3 angles of the water trine because it's pretty much Saturn, well, now Neptune, because Neptune's gone back into Pisces, and Jupiter. And because they're such slow-moving planets, they're pretty much holding up one side of the triangle. Okay. Basically, they're holding fixed 2 angles.
Yes.
That's actually a really fun thing. Scorpio is a fixed water sign. So it's like the most rigid out of all the water signs. So I think it's interesting that it's all these planets that form the 3rd angle of the grand water trine that are going through Scorpio. Oh, so it's almost reiterating the release, the dissolving of rigidity.
Wow. That feels good.
Mm-hmm.
That feels grounded. Okay. It's going to be fun. It's not going to be as hard as we think it's going to be, really.
Honestly, I think this is really nice. Like, I've heard some astrologers say it feels like a final boss in like a video game, mm-hmm. but at the same time, I don't feel that. I don't feel that at all. Like, I think this is going to be way different than there was a water trine sometime last year, and I can't remember exactly when. But it was between Saturn, Mars, and something else. But Jupiter wasn't in Cancer, so Jupiter wasn't in its exaltation. It was actually Mars in Cancer, which is where Mars is in its fall. Oh. So it almost seemed a little rougher, a little pokier, a little harder. Not so much ease. There weren't so many resources being provided to Saturn, so there was a whole lot of we're just busting this shit down.
Yes.
Which also was reiterated with Mars in Cancer. Let's just bust this shit down. This is almost like a, even though it's dissolving the rigidity, it's like sea glass, where the water just washes the sand over the glass to where it
softens the edges.
Yeah.
Wow. That is lovely.
Mm-hmm.
I like that a lot. I like that it softens the edges.
Yeah.
Huh. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
Oh, I guess I didn't verify that it was Mars starting to perfect a trine with Jupiter, but is Mars's turn to now be hanging out in the let's hold up this angle.
It is Mars.
Yeah. It was first Mercury, now it's Mars.
Now it's Mars, which is what is going to help soften all those sharp edges.
Yeah, I actually feel like it being Mars is actually going to possibly even be easier than starting off with Mercury.
Oh, nice.
Because Mars is at home in Scorpio.
Wow.
And, well, it's Scorpio.
So we get to start off our week with something a little nicer, a little easier. That is cool. Okay, I have cards. All right. I have 3 cards. I didn't know I had 3 cards. I definitely need glasses. Unless you would like to assist. Ericura? I don't know that goddess's name. Blossoming. Wow. You are just getting started. So have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. Look how pretty. That is absolutely gorgeous. All the support with the other stars. I want you to be able to see it all. Lovely. That is perfect. Okay, I'm kind of curious as what the other 2 are. Da-da. Oh, Green Tara. Start delegating. Ask others to help you, including her, instead of trying to do everything yourself.
Oh, very nice.
Isn't she pretty? I really like her. And then we'll stand out so you can see. Okay. I love the ring around her, like, oh, it's the ripples in the water. Here, just so you can see what I was talking about. All right. And last.
Oh, nice.
How do you pronounce that?
That's Freya.
Freya. Bold. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. Look at that. That would be the Mars. We got this. We may look tough, but there's no reason to fight. That's lovely. That is lovely. Perfect.
It really is.
Okay. All right.
Do you have any questions?
No, I had so much fun. It was absolutely wonderful today. This was interesting. I'm excited about this water shrine. I was a little concerned because of some of the things I was hearing, but after doing this and feeling the energies, I feel like it's going to be such an easy expansion of knowledge for each and every one of us that is just going to, it's going to flow. Things are just going to happen and put us right where we need to be without any kind of struggle. Unless you make it one. But, we do that a lot. So, all right. Well, is there anything you'd like to add?
Is there anything I would like to add? It might feel more like of a struggle with the moon in Scorpio. So that will be, I guess, between Tuesday and Friday. And then it might feel like a struggle again when the moon enters Capricorn. But I feel like that's only going to be a struggle if you're really fighting something. If you're really not going with the flow, because it is water. So
it is water.
Go with the flow.
It is going with the flow. And don't feel bad, because I can see, because heck, I've done it so many times throughout my life as I'm going, but it needs to be this way. It needs to be this way. And it was, as long as I just let it go and went with it, everything just went so well. And then I'm sitting there going, why didn't I just do that in the beginning? It could have been so much nicer. I just tortured myself for no reason. But that's okay. All right. Are we good then, dear?
I do believe so, yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us and watching us play, because it's been so much fun today.
Enjoy the wave.
Yes, enjoy the wave. So please get a hold of Miss Hannibal at Call Me Starflower, Instagram, and Rumble.
Yeah.
All right.
And if you would like to check out lovely Miss Ricky Gale on Kiki's Gypsy Patch on Rumble and YouTube.
Yay! Yes, please come watch and play. We would love to see you there. All right. Have a beautiful week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.